Welcome back to DIY with Diamond Tack Co. In this video, we'll be going over the easiest braids and knots for your 6-strand halter. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check us out on diamondtackco.com. Our first braid will be the 6-strand flat braid. We'll use this braid on our noseband and it can be substituted for a doubled up 3-strand braid. Depending on the type of rope you use, this should be about 1.5 inches to 2 inches wide. Starting out, we'll keep 3 strands on one side and 3 strands on the other. This braid uses an over and under pattern. So I'll start on the right side and I'll take my black strand, go over the orange and under the green. Now when I switch to the left side, I'll do the opposite. I'll take my black strand and I'll go under the orange, over the green, and under the other black. You can come back and adjust tension after you've already braided it, but this is a braid that works better if you keep it tight while you're going. You'll just continue switching from left to right and remembering that one side starts over and one side starts under. The color pattern on this braid will change depending on how you order your colors in the beginning. So when I started this braid, I laid my colors out green, black, orange, green, black, orange. Next, we have the 3-strand flat braid. This braid will be around 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. For this braid, you'll start by taking one outside strand, moving it over the center strand, creating a new center strand. You'll then switch to the opposite side, doing the same thing, moving it over the center strand, and using that as the new center strand. Next, we have the doubled up 3-strand braid. This braid pattern is identical to the 3-strand braid, but we'll be using 6 strands laid on top of each other to create the 3-strand effect. This braid can be substituted for a 6-strand round braid, but I would rate that braid as a medium level. The 6-strand round braid will also use a little bit more rope. Just like our 3-strand braid, you'll start by taking the 2 outside strands, moving them over the center strand, creating that new center strand. Then you'll move on to the other side, in this case the left side. You'll take that strand over the new center strand, creating another new center, and just repeat that process going back and forth. Last but not least, we have our overhand knot. The overhand knot will be the simplest way you can finish all of your braids on your halter. Depending on the size of your knot and the amount of rope you're using, this knot could range between 1 inch to 2 inches. Starting off, you'll take one finger, place it on your rope where you're going to want your knot to sit. You'll then flip your tail over top of the braided part. You'll then pull your tail back under the braided section. This will create a bite around your braided section. Take as much space as you need here to make sure the hole stays big enough to get your rope back through it. You can then take your finger and hook the tail, or take your finger and your thumb and pinch the tail and pull it through. Take a little extra time here to make sure each individual strand is pulled as tight as possible. This can be left as is or burned. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. You can also find us on all our socials and at diamondtackco.com.